Hello YouTube, welcome to another wonderful tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to play this Chineke Idimma, a new tutorial on Chineke Idimma. It's been a long time we did a tutorial on this song. So this is a wonderful song. And this is a live performance by Lillian Neji in Redeemed Christian Church of God. All right, so in this video, I'll be doing an intermediate or a beginner version. Then in the next video or the part two of this video, I will do the advanced version. That's when I'll play the lead line you are hearing in the background. So for now, I'll just do the beginner version or the intermediate. More is it's more than a beginner kind of. Yeah. So what I want you to do, supposing you are um playing in your church and you have two keyboardists, maybe you don't have a bass guitar but you have two keyboards. So one of the keyboardists will be playing the bass and the chord. So he will play the bass on the left hand and play the chord on the right hand. This is more of an intermediate version. Now, whilst that keyboardist is doing that, the other keyboardist can be soloing, for which I'll teach you in the advanced version or the part two of this video, the solo. That's the lead solo. So while soloing, you may not want to play with your left hand, you just solo on your right hand alone. But if you have so advanced, you can play the bass line on your left and solo on your right. So you'll get that in the next video. So let's go to this intermediate version first. Now, the first thing there is to know the bass line. Now, the beginning part of the song, the bass line is very simple and very easy. So it just goes like this. First of all, I'm doing it in the key of C sharp because I've been teaching in the key of C sharp for a while now. Although the song was done in the key of D, so I transposed by one to the key of C sharp. It's easier for me to teach in that key. Okay, and a lot of Nigerians play in the key of C sharp and F sharp. They are similar keys. All right. So first of all, this is my key C sharp, and this is my one. So I'm using the finger bass on my left hand, and my right hand, I'm using the jazz guitar voice, then a dual voice called guitarist. Then I added the harmony. Okay. I usually add the harmony for Makosa praises. You can put it off, you can put it on. Now let's go to the left hand. So the left hand is simply just as simple as that, just like that. Do, so, re, so, do, so, re, so, just like that. Now we go to the right hand. Now instead of doing the normal, so fa, so, fa, mi. Now remember, I've done this Chineke Idimma tutorial some years back, so you can go back and check that video. That's more like a beginner version, although it's still nice if you learn it. But instead of we playing the chord, the full chord like that, we'll be doing something like this. So it's still like the chord, but we are breaking it down. So this is our fa chord or the four. So I'll play this inversion. Now, instead of playing the full chord, we just play the la and the fa. That's then we now go to the five chord. In this inversion, that's the 2, 5, and the 7. So back to the 1. That's the 3, 5, and 1. So la, fa, so, la, fa, do. So now, when do you add your right hand to your left hand? Simple. So remember, we are starting with the 1 on the left hand. Do, so. Now immediately we play do. Your right hand is supposed to play la, la, fa. So let me try that. You get that? So do, Once you play your do, your right hand plays the la fa. So when you hit your saw here, your right hand plays the saw chord. So let's add everything together. You get that? That's the first part. Now the second part, we are going to the re saw. So once you hit your re, your hand goes back to the la fa. And then when your hand goes to the saw on your left hand, you have to end it with the do. So slowly, let's break everything down. Let's play it slowly. Now, did you get that? All right. So I can see it's almost 8 minutes, and we've just touched the first part of the intermediate um, version. That's why I don't want to do all of the tutorial in one video because it's going to take a lot of time. So now let's go to the second part. Now, if you want to spice things up a bit, after playing that bass line, remember the bass is a bit low on this side. It's best you add some style while you're playing. So when the song just comes up, you play the bass very low. This low and simple. You keep it simple. Then when the person repeats the song, then you switch up your bass. You come a bit higher. So that's the second part. Now the second part is a bit tricky and it's a bit more complex than the first part. I'll teach you the bass line of the second part before I teach you the right hand and how you can coordinate both hands together. Now the left hand, it goes like this. This is our bass line, and make sure you learn this bass line very well because we are going to use this bass line. These two bass lines, we are going to use it in our advanced tutorial. So make sure you learn the bass line very well. It can take you a week, 2 weeks. Don't worry. Learn it slowly and get a good grasp of it. All right. So it goes like this. That's our bass line. Quite easy, but not so easy when you add your right hand. So it goes like this: so, do, mi, do, re, 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 ti, so. And you just keep on repeating that. So, do, mi, do, re, 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 ti, so. Now, our right hand, remember we are playing la, so, la, fa, so, la, fa, do. This time around, we are switching everything up. So we are playing do, la, so, do, la, so, do, la, do. So do, la, so, this inversion. So then do, la, do, so, do, mi. So when you switch everything up from the lower one, the same thing, low one on the right hand. When you move up, you move the right hand up as well. So now you know the two parts. So do, mi, do, re. Then now let me show you how you can add the right and the left hand together. Now immediately there's a little bit of off timing on the right hand. They are not working together. So immediately you play so, do, your right hand play do, la before you come to your. Remember our first part, so, do, mi, do, re. So, do, mi, do, re. So, do. You get that? So you're hitting the re and your saw chord together. So let me see if I can still slow it down. Did you get that? So you play your left hand, then your right hand enters before your mi. Let's take that again. slowly again. One more time. That's the first part. Now the second part, that's the second part. And the second part on the right hand, the same thing. But this time around, you're ending it on the 1. So immediately you play your do, do, do. So there are 3 times you are going to hit your re, 2, re. So there are 3 times you're going to hit that note. The first 2 are close together. Do, re, 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 re. Then there's a little bit of space before the third one. So re, re, re. You get that? Re, re, re. So I like breaking it down like this so that it will be easier for you to practice. Re, 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 re. T, so. So immediately you play the second re, 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 re. That's when your right hand comes in. You get that? Let me slow it down. You get that? You see? Again. Slowly. So now let me play the part 1 and the part 2, or the first part and the second part together slowly. Sorry. Now, you have to practice this for a very long time, for a while. Also, it varies with individuals. So, your metronome is your friend. Slow down your metronome, slow it down, and then start practicing. Then gradually increase your metronome. All right. So this is the first part of this Chineke Idimma, and the next part, make sure you subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, you like the channel, drop your comments, and then watch out for the next part, which is more advanced than this. The next part, we're going to be playing the bass line on the left, and then we are going to be playing the solo, the lead solo on the right hand. So thank you for watching this video. Keep on liking the videos and drop your comments. I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I love you all. Thank you, and God bless you.